What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of our Road to the GOAT series. Steadily improving, got a little 34-3 record, 5-0 in the development league, and we're looking pretty good so far. We only need two more victories to move from this league and on to the next one, and I think that's the European League. So, shouldn't be too hard. And like I said in my last video, we are going to be switching teams. And the team that I have chosen is the 2012-2013 Miami Heat. And we're going up against the Portland Trailblazers. I get off to a bad start there. Don't know what I was trying to do. Well, I seen that he wasn't playing with the center, and thought I could have got a quick and easy basket, but that didn't happen there. And then he hits this mid-range with Damian Lillard. So off to a rough start. But this is a interesting or a surprising matchup, I should say, because this is a tier 1 team, and I think the Blazers are tier 2. I would probably even put them as tier 3 just because how their roster is structured, but they have CJ McCollum back, so I guess tier 2 is good for now. And we have the Miami Heat, of course, my favorite team to play with, and this is the classic or the historic Heat team from 2012 and 2013. I don't know what Chris Bosh was doing on that possession, but you have LeBron James, Dwade, and Chris Bosh. They're teaming back up again in this play now line match. And we also have shooters on the outside. You can't forget about Ray Allen or Shane Battier. So this team is pretty good. And I was taking a look at the roster before I played with the Heat, and I noticed there were a couple guys missing. The main guy that was missing in my opinion was Chris Anderson. I know he played for the Heat. It may have been 2K11 or 2K12. Well, I'm saying 2K 2011 or 2012. He played with the Heat. I can't really remember the year, but Chris Anderson, that was a guy I was looking forward to playing with as well, but he's not on there. So the Miami Heat don't really have a true center. They have Rashard Lewis, and only other person I could really put there is Udonis Haslem as well. So it's kind of complicated at the center position. We're going to have to keep Chris Bosh in there for as long as we can, but our main focal point in this game right off the bat was getting LeBron James going. This guy is an absolute beast on this damn game, man. I mean, look at it. LeBron James in this game is already attracting double teams, and now we're on the break with him all the way. No one can keep up with him on that Trailblazers team, and that is an easy bucket for him. Now we're back on defense, playing good defense, jump ball situation here. Enes Kanter versus Ray Allen. And I'm coming into this expecting not to win this tip-off, but, I'm still going to try. You never know what could happen. So ref throwing the ball up, and Ray Allen surprisingly wins it. Now, freight train coming down the court. LeBron James all the way. Way too fast for Enes Kanter. Ain't keeping up with him. And LeBron James already has his takeover in the first quarter. So it's looking pretty sweet right now. Freight train coming down again to the paint. Tough shot. That don't go in for nobody except for LeBron James. That wasn't even going for KD. That was a very difficult layup. And we end out the first quarter with a nice 10-point lead, 18-8. So the defense is there, the offense is there. Everything is just clicking. This team is enjoyable to play with, and I wouldn't mind picking them again. The only real concern I have for this team is that because a couple of guys are missing, and 2K, they put these guys named that are Johnson in the game on the bench, the roster is a little bit thin too. But when you're playing with one of the best versions of LeBron James, Dwade, and Chris Bosh, it's really hard to lose when you just have those three guys alone. So I took LeBron James out to give him a bit of rest, and we're not doing too good on the defensive side of the ball. On those past couple of possessions you've seen us on defense, Damian Lillard got his way to the rim way too easy, and he did it again on that possession. So I had to bring in LeBron James to stop Damian Lillard and to give us a bit of a scoring boost. Before I started this match, as you see, LeBron James, he could shoot too. If he's left wide open, he's going to knock those shots down. So before I even started the game, or before we even started the game, I put LeBron James on Damian Lillard, and I put Dwayne Wade on CJ McCollum, and I had everybody switch the screens because the screens on this game are so effective, man, that switching all seems to be the best method for now if you're getting caught heavy on those picks. So we still have a comfortable lead in the second quarter. He went to a zone defense, and we have shooters on this team. Easy shot for Ray Allen. He's going to knock that down. You leave Shane Battier open, he's going to knock down a wide open three-pointer as well. Right now, Dwayne Wade has the ball, looking to make something happen here. A little bit clustered, looking for a wide open guy. He's trying to help. We find a wide open Shane Battier. He is going to knock that down. That's a 3-and-D player right there. And I remember those classic and historical moments for the Miami Heat when they had this team assembled. It was such fun watching them. Dwayne Wade, one-handed slam. His defense is not the best. My opponent defense is not the best, and it's showing here in this video. But it's kind of expected when you have the Trailblazers and you're going up against one of the best teams in the game. So, like I said, it was a bit of a surprise that 2K put this matchup, and it wasn't a better team for him. I'm pretty sure if he had a tier 1 team, he would have fared better, but I just have way too much offensive firepower and defensive firepower as well. On the break again, LeBron James, who is Enes Kanter going to guard, man? Gets it over Damian Lillard again, and that's another bucket for LBJ. Even before the second quarter has ended, he has 19 points and shooting made 9 shots, on 12 attempts. So nice little 15-point lead. He is still in that zone defense. We're working the ball around, and we find a wide open Dwayne Wade. I mean, the court vision on that possession was immaculate, and that led to an easy bucket. 37-20, 17-point lead now. Carmelo Anthony, he gets a bucket there. I like Carmelo. Got to give props to that guy after he saved me against the Toronto Raptors. That was a huge game, and that was one of the more enjoyable games I played on 2K. Ray Allen in the corner. He got to get out of that zone defense. It's not going to work. Well, basically anything that he does is not going to work. If you play zone, we're going to shoot. If you play man, we're going to drive. I didn't really have to do a lot in terms of game planning with this guy, and it led to an easy victory. You can see that he is quitting out of the game, and that is going to give us another win. So that means we only need one more win to advance to the European League. So I won't be picking the Miami Heat again. I'll pick a different team, and that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.